Hi guys, Dr.D-Nice Beaujolais here, solar powered and energized by the S-O-N. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. So the other day I was driving down the street and it was bike to work day here in Denver, and a lot of bikes on the street. This lady, she was riding her bike and I let her cross the street before I drove off. Somebody behind me decided to blow the horn and tell me I need to move on and not let this bike go. But anyway, the bicycle rider, she stopped biking, got off her bike, picked up her road bike that I'm sure cost a lot of money, and took it and swung it across the road onto the sidewalk, hit a pole. I don't even know what this bike looked like when she was done throwing this thing, hurling this thing across the street. And then she commenced to flipping me off. As I was pulling off, I was just like, look, you need to control your anger. That was not me that blew my horn. Anyway, it reminded me of a time back in the day. We had just gotten our Volkswagen Golf. I must have been, 18, somewhere in there, and my brother and I took off on our road trip to South Florida to visit our friends. When we got there, my brother stayed with his friend and I stayed with my friend. And one day he came over to visit me over my friend's house, or at least so I thought. He came there to visit her. Two of them were over there all talking and chit-chatting, and I was livid. Do you understand me? I got out the house, I got in this little car. Let me stop for a second and let y'all know. This was a stick shift car, brand new. I don't know if you all know anything about Volkswagen clutches, but they're very sensitive, and we had just gotten this car and I wasn't used to it. Anyway, back to the story. Got in the car, pulled out the driveway. I did okay in reverse, and then I took off down the street. Yes, I kept stalling in the middle of the street, and I just was boiling. Every time the car stalled, I was just boiling. After a while, I was just like, argh! And I left the car in the middle of the street, door open, engine on, running in the middle of the street, and just marched back inside the house. Girl, you need to simmer down. Anyway, look guys, anytime you feel yourself getting to that boiling point, these are the 3 steps to do to simmer yourself down. Stop, count to 3, drop, sit down, roll through the things in your head to figure out what has gotten you to this point. Wisdom understands that when you get to the boiling point, if you let yourself boil over, you could burn a lot of people, including yourself. Not to mention having yourself look like a deranged lunatic in the middle of the street. No, you are not about life, so you take the time to simmer yourself down. Yes, you do. Then there is stupidness. They are all about burn, baby, burn. They get themselves to the boiling point and beyond. Next thing you know, bikes are being sailed across the street. Cars are being left, expensive cars that not even paid for, are left running in the middle of the road. No. Simmer down. Control your temper, simmer down. Anyway, there you have it. Wisdom, stupidness. Choose wisdom. Hey, and if anyone has ever allowed themselves to get to the boiling point and did something crazy, let me know about that story down in the information in the comments section, okay? Or on the other hand, if you have techniques on how to simmer yourself down when you get to that boiling point, let me know in the comments section also, okay? All right, remember, show me your brightest, show me your best, show me the latest guru. God's wisdom, let theirs look like stupidness. It's raining. I'm gonna have to get out this rain. Bye. Simmer down.